Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking to you today about what happens if IRS filed your tax return and what you have to, what you can do to overturn all this. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice for 40, representing taxpayers just like you. I've been on the national news a lot. You can see all my news articles as well as my team or me on the national news and my team at 777irs.com. If anyone tells you anything than what I'm telling you today, they're lying to you. There's a lot of people on YouTube that don't know what they're doing, and that's why this channel was started a couple years ago. So if you don't file your tax return, IRS can file your return for you under 6020B of the Internal Revenue Code. How does IRS do that? They look at your W-2s and 1099s, and they go ahead and file a return for you. And they don't do you any favors. They file you married, filing single, don't give you any dependents, exemptions, deductions. They make sure you pay the highest amount by law. What they do is they send out an initial letter before they do this, and they say, hey, we don't have any record of you filing. Do you want to do this? IRS just usually doesn't do this for 1 year. They usually wait and do this for multiple years. That's how IRS in fact works. So if you have not filed out your tax returns and IRS does 60/20 year returns, what do? Well, very simple. You just go ahead and file original tax returns and you send them into Internal Revenue Service. Very simply, IRS is going to create an assessment. You're going to have to deal with that assessment because it is a valid assessment. So if you're getting a bill on that assessment, you're going to have to let IRS know that bill is not right. You'll have to contact someone, or you'll have to do this yourself and represent yourself and let IRS know, hey, that's not right. Let me send you the original returns. If you are preparing those returns yourself, you should mark original. Make sure they're in red or big bold letters so IRS doesn't process the return again. So once again, you can go ahead and prepare original correct returns and then send them in. Sometimes there's a mix-up. Sometimes you may get a dual assessment. You never know what's going to happen, but just remember, at the end of the day, you can undo the process by filing correct tax returns. And once again, those 60/20Bs that Internal Revenue Service filed for you aren't even going to be close. They're going to be so far wrong. IRS makes you want to call them so you can file original returns and get back in the system. IRS is also going to want to make sure you're current on all your tax returns and you're making estimate payments and your withholding is up to date. If you need representation, give us a call. If not, give me at least a subscription. I'd appreciate it. YouTube thrives on us getting subscriptions, so we need them. Thank you very much.